So this manifestation practice is ancient. It comes from ancient India, and quite a few of you here who work with me will have done it in various courses. And it's called the Om meditation, for reasons I will explain. And it was popularised by Wayne Dyer, who's a great spiritual teacher, I suppose you would call him, in the 80s. I think he learnt it from his guru, one of his gurus, and he popularised it and taught it widely in the 80s, and it's been around in circulation ever since. It's one of my favourite little practices, and it was taught to me, or Pat, my husband Pat, showed me how to do it, and taught me how to do it, and inspired me with it. And one of the ways he had used it was prior to us meeting each other, he used it as a means to manifest his ideal love match, his ideal relationship, his divine relationship as he called it. And he did use that for quite intensively over a few months, and he's pretty sure it helped. I was doing other things because I didn't know about the meditation then. But it is a meditation I've used for various things, and clients have used it for various things. It's certainly great for love and relationship. It's about manifesting anything, whether it's a relationship, a house, a pile of money, anything material, or a business, a client, anything. Or it can be about something a bit more subtle, like a state of mind. You might just want to feel super confident, or very relaxed, or something of that nature. So it can be for something big, it can be for something small, it can be for something material, or something subtle. The idea around the meditation is that you pick one thing that you're going to manifest with that meditation practice. And it's that clarity thing. You can't, rather than giving the universe too many messages, to use that metaphor, at once, you just choose one thing to, a bit like you were saying about the projects, just focus all your energy, all your intent on one thing and put out a really strong message. And that's what we do with this. So we can either decide on a theme like Pat did with me in the relationship and just do that every day for however long, or once a week for however long until it happens. Or we can just choose it every time we do it, we pick a different topic. So it's not like we have to stick with the same theme every time we meditate. It's up to us whether we choose a new theme that day or whether we're following a theme down. The and the Om, I'll just explain that. That's really the 100% intention, 100% surrender aspect. Both of those words, they're hardly words, they're actually called sound syllables, or seed syllables in the ancient traditions, which means they are the essential sound elements of the universe. That's what it is in ancient Indian cosmology. They're untranslatable. However, they come to symbolise and represent things. So, in this context, is the sound of birth, joy, creation. That's what it represents. And Om is the sound of receptivity and gratitude and receiving. So the represents the intention, the call, the bold statement, and the Om represents the moment of receiving and gratitude. And both elements are important in the practice. So in a minute I'll guide the whole thing through, so you don't need to remember any of this, and you've got your sheets for if you want to do it at home later on. One of the things I like about it is you can do it fairly fast. You can do it in 10 minutes. So it's a nice, simple, powerful, little punchy meditation. What else was I going to say about it? Yeah, I'm going to guide it. so you don't have to remember it all. Is that time of the day? Maybe something spontaneous is about to occur to me. I think that's probably all I need to say about it. I think I'll lead it and we'll have a go. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was going to just describe the form of it. That's what I was going to do. So the form of it is threefold. In the first aspect, what we do is we take an affirmation, which we repeat internally, not out loud, but just like an inner mantra that we repeat within ourselves. And we'll have time to come up with this, so don't be thinking, what am I going to say? We'll have time to come up with this. We repeat that within us. So that's one element, is this inner mantra, this affirmation, this statement. And that contains the statement about the thing we want to manifest. So if it's a relationship, it could be, I have met my soulmate. I have met my soulmate. Or I've found my soulmate, something like that. If it's, it could be, I have £1 million. I have £1 million, or £1 million is going into my bank, or something short. I have £1 million. It's usually I have or I am. If it's a state of mind, I am supremely confident. I am supremely confident. And it's like that, it's repeated like that. So that's the first step, is coming up with an affirmation. And I'll guide us into what it is we want to manifest in a minute. The second aspect is we involve the energy of our body. We do this telepathically, mentally, rather than physically, you might be relieved to know. What we do is we draw up in our imagination the energy from our root chakra. Chakra means energy centre, and those of you, I'm sure everyone probably knows, that they represent, these energy centres are in different places in the body. And what we do is we imagine ourselves drawing up energy from the root chakra, which is here, up through the sacral chakra, up to the heart chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, and up to the third eye chakra. There's another chakra here on the crown, but we don't go that far. So we're drawing it all up, and we're gushing the energy out of the third eye chakra, which is here. And that gush is like that. That's the third eye chakra is the visionary. Can't think of the word now. Visioning chakra. So that's where it goes out. So all that energy, all that body energy is gathered up and shot out into the universe. So we've got our mantra going, then we add this, and then we add the third element, which is the voice, and that's where the ahs and the ohms come in. So we'll do this, and I'll start it, and then we'll all join in, and we'll be chanting, simply opening our throats and chanting ah, loud, gentle, soft, doesn't matter, however it comes, repeatedly with the out breath. Ah, ah, like that, yeah, when we get to it. And what we'll do is we'll attempt to more or less sing that at the same pitch to one another and at the same time, so we're synchronized in pitch and tempo. And that's it. Okay, so it's the affirmation mantra rolling, it's the out of there, and then it's the ah. The om bit comes later. The om bit will be the last thing we do. Generally in the practice you would do the ah, the calling out, the active bit, say in the morning, and then at night you would just briefly reflect on what you called out for, never mind any of the other stuff, and just chant om a few times. So we'll finish our day with om as a sort of seal, as a way of receiving everything that we've experienced and everything, well, as a way of receiving what we've called out for now. Okay?